Um, yeah, I post a lot, I post a lot of my thoughts online and stuff, and I go back and I reread because um I forget what I say. I mean, I always remember what I say, but sometimes I'll forget the words I used and stuff, and I go back and I reread a lot, and sometimes I learn more about myself. But I was just wondering, I said in this one, I said, when Joe was talking about how dirty and filthy, I don't know, um, I don't know if he's in Canada or somewhere in one of these places, but, back in the day, back when I was me, like I was me, and I know without a shadow of a doubt, Joe remembers me and my family remembers me. How I used to was able to take care of myself. I can still take care of myself, see. But I want to be honest with you, okay? I need clothes. Okay, I haven't been in a store shopping since the end of April last year. See, I'm alone anyways. I live by myself anyways. But I am so more by myself because I don't walk right. See, I know, I believe in my heart, I believe I need surgery, okay, on my back. And I've complained about my back for about, well, since in April, May 1st of last year. I've had problems with my back after helping my mom move. I'm going off my topic of subject, but anyways, this isn't what I was going to say, but I'll probably go back to what I was going to say after I finish what I'm saying now. Um, yeah, I got a bad knee too. See, one time, I think I talked about it maybe before, I don't know for certain, but I was living in Tradiga with my ex and I was sitting on the bed, on the edge of the bed, and he was fixing to go do something stupid. And so I jumped up off the bed and I ran, to catch him from doing something stupid. And before I could get to him at the door entrance, my leg, oh my God, it cracked so loud. And my left knee fell out from underneath me and I fell down. And this is about 10 years ago. But anyways, my left knee, I fell down and it made the loudest crack. Well, I, when I stood up, my knee wobbled. It just wobbled. It was jello. And I I tried to get help, but they said because I could stand up, they wouldn't take me to the emergency room. And so I never got the proper care to heal my left knee. So now it's like I've got a problem with my left knee and my back, my lower back. Is my problem. And so I have a hard time getting up and I can't walk very far for very long. And my knees shake if I stand up stand up a certain way. And so anyways, I don't even know why I'm saying this because this is not what I started out to say. But at any rate, I've had MRIs done and I've had x-rays done. Nobody really has helped me with my back. Now I was referred to this doctor in Pasadena, to do back injections without a proper diagnosis of what's wrong with my back, really. But I'm under the impression that at the time that's what I needed. Well, this doctor, um, uh, I did get one back injection. It didn't do nothing. It only numbed it instantly. And then when the numbness wore off, the pain, nothing, it was nothing. And so I went back for a second visit to tell him that the first one didn't work. And during this process, I was taking these tests because when I went to this doctor, it was called Advocate Pain Management in Pasadena. I forget the doctor's name, but he's a goofball. He's total goofball. At any rate, I went back for a second visit, and he told during that second visit they had me do these tests, a psychological profile test, and I thought it weird. Yeah, true. But you couldn't see the doctor unless you took this test. And I thought that weird, but I did it. And at any rate, I go into the office to visit him, to tell. I thought I was going to get another back injection that day, but he proceeded to try and trigger me because he sees I'm on his screen, his computer. He sees I've been bipolar before. I was diagnosed with bipolar before, but I was unaware at the second. But I can go back and I remember him trying to trigger me a few times. I recognized it while it was happening. That is what was going on in his office. I knew that, so I didn't let. I just didn't bypass it. I didn't take it in what he was saying because I knew why he was saying it, probably to trigger me to get an outburst. But I finally did. When I'm there for a back injection and I am in pain in my back. I haven't walked right in about 8 months, and I know I need help with my back, and nobody will help me. But at any rate, yeah, so he says, I see you're bipolar. And I looked at him, I said, what the fuck does that have to do with me getting a back injection? I'm in pain. I don't know I don't know what the trip is, okay? But this medical, I don't know. I know there's real true people that I don't know if he didn't think he wasn't taking me serious or what. You can ask my family. They all know. Everybody knows what I've been going through trying to get my back fixed. I don't know why I'm going on about this. I, honest to God, don't know why. I just keep thinking, see, I have Medicaid, and I keep thinking that if I had the money, to see a doctor, maybe I'd get real treatment. But see, when I went I had neck surgery, right? I had neck surgery because they did an MRI on my whole body. And they at the emergency room in Humble one day. And then they transferred me to Memorial in Woodlands, and that's where I had my neck surgery done. But they never went back and took care of my back, so I've had back problems. But they said if I didn't have the neck surgery, it was more important. I would, if I fell, I could be paralyzed. So I had the neck surgery, but my back is still bad from lifting all this time to help my mom move. And so I'm concerned. I've got a doctor's appointment Friday at my doctor, but my doctor's not really a doctor. I mean, he's not certified, or I don't know how they do, whatever. He's a physician assistant who's been doing my knee injections. And this last time he did my knee injection, it's a total whack. I can feel where the injection is, and it shouldn't be there. But at any rate, I anyways, I go Friday for him to. I had an MRI done on December 1st. I had an MRI on my lower back December 1st. I had a MRI on my left knee December 28th. And I've had 2 doctor's appointments where my Medicaid ride didn't show up. Or I think one time it was raining. The next time they didn't show up. So I've had to reschedule. I've never had my MRI told to me what's wrong with me, which I know both my knee and my back need surgery to be better. And so anyways, I go Friday. And if he doesn't do something, if something's not done, then I don't know. I don't know. I just can't understand why they're not helping me. And I don't understand. It's getting worse. Like I'm lucky I live where I live because I can balance myself like from my dresser and my bed and my this table, the counter, and the other counters and stuff. But, yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say, or one part I was going to say was when the filthy part of Joe saying it was dirty wherever, I don't know where he was, but in Canada or someplace I don't know what he was doing. At any rate, it made me think of this time. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Back in the day, back in when Joe and I were getting to meet, when we kept introducing ourselves at concerts, I know for a fact I'm a clean person, and I take care of myself. I used to wear makeup, and I used to take a couple hours curling my hair and trying to get dressed and shower and look nice and presentable as. I just was well taken care of. I love myself, see? But then I think because Joe was aware and they were aware, I think maybe throughout the years, yeah, if he's been watching me somehow or finding out about me, because I know he's already aware of everything that's happened. But see, the people that knew me before, I wouldn't be like me before. See, I wouldn't be like me before. I love me now. I ain't got much of a life, really. I ain't got much of a life going on here right now. But I still love life so much. God, I love life so much. And I can't understand why I'm here and I do this every day. I don't know what to do different. I can't get around. I can walk, but it's not good. And I'm always in pain. But I love life so much, but I can see how it can get better. But I can see how I know what I need to improve myself and have a better life for myself. But even in knowing what I need, I can't make what I see my life as happen without help. I need help, and I've tried to get the help. And you know what's weird? I keep sitting here thinking about have faith with myself and God, right? Like trust, which I already have my trust down. I have my trust down because I have my scar on my right knee from when I fell forward and I left my body that time. And that was a miracle in itself. I'm well aware, and I was aware before anyways. So I'm well aware of trusting and having faith, right? But I mean, I guess all in all, it all is possible without any people help. But I'm trying to find a person, and I always know it's Joe. I just try and I don't know. I can't do nothing but sit here and so I'm waiting anyways for Joe. It's like that's what I'm doing. I feel like that's what I'm doing. That he might show up one day, and 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 he might he might show up, and I don't know, but I know everything that's happened before. Yeah, it's weird. I totally. Oh, what I was going to say was, again, back in the UK, when Joe was talking about how dirty and filthy, there was this place in Blackwood, where people that did drugs used to hang out. It was a filthy. Oh, it was. I only seen it in the dark, but I can only imagine what it looked like in the day. Well, there was a time I remember. Yeah. Anyways, I never. I used to smoke heroin. I never injected it, but my ex had. I don't even know why I'm going on about this, because it was so filthy and dirty. He described this place where we used to hang out and do drugs and just, I don't know. And you could hear him on the sidewalk walking by. Rats. They used to call the people that hung out in this thing rats, which I can't blame them. At any rate, it went from a dramatic difference from my life as I was a normal person doing normal things, and then I went so low. Oh God, I went beneath the scum. It was disgusting. But that was such a difference in comparison of who I am really and who I'm not. And I've come a long way from 2000. Well, since I was living in the UK, I've come a long way since October 16th of 2018. With everything I've been through and everything I've had to deal with, everything from my past to now, I can't believe it. But yeah, so I can understand. The only help I feel I need is to talk to Joe or see Joe, and it's weird as I talk out loud, saying this out loud, I'd love to see Joe and I'd love to talk to Joe. And I think Joe is my answer. Well, I know Joe's the answer to my problem. And I have a lot of them. And I don't know what to do or where to go from here. But there was such a drastic difference from the Diana before and the Diana that was in the UK and the Diana sitting here. I've been trying to get back to where I was before all this took place. I want to be me. I'm me now, but I can't take care of me like I used to take care of me. See, I know what I would like to see and what would improve my life and make my life better from all the shit that's taken place. But I can't get to where I want to be without other people's help. And so therefore I know I need something done with my back, and I just hope and pray, like I've been praying, that the right people, I will come in contact with the right people so that I will get serious realistic help, and not some freaking joker goofball trying to inject me while thinking I'm mentally, it's weird. I think the world is crazy. And so I don't know. But yeah, I'm talking about two different things. I'm trying to say how good and like clean, and I was clean and I took care of myself, and I was able to, and I was normal, and then I went so low as lower than low can get. And now I'm here and I'm trying to get better. But I know what I need. I can't go out and do what I need because, I mean, honest, it does come down to money because I don't have the money. I have money to get by, but I don't have money to progress and to help heal what's wrong with me. And so I'm kind of like stuck. And I keep thinking Joe's my answer. I do. But it's not, he's my answer he's the answer. It's like nobody else can answer can fix or answer. They can help probably, but even it really wouldn't help because it's Joe. See, so when others want to offer, I can't, I can feel, it's just, I know nobody can do what Joe can do. And I guess they could, but it wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't feel the same like in my heart to fix what's wrong with me in my heart.